because mess up the audio. Alright, and the battle is starting. Alright, let's see who she leads with. Amber's issuing a challenge. Here's my Sableye. Okay, she is leading with the same strategy she might. Well, it looks like she's leading with the same strategy she did the last time. So, you're gonna go Mega and go for Will-O-Wisp. Get that burn, because I like my status effects. So let's see where she goes next. Yeah, I'm going Mega, so hopefully she tries those Stealth Rocks, because they're going to bounce right back, and then I don't have to do that setup. Make it that priority. So we've got a burn in. Burn and Stealth Rock, yes! Exactly what she tried the last time. Not gonna work against me. I am a hazard team, so welcome to the slam. Now, she's likely going to switch out to someone to combat. You know what? I'm gonna leave Sableye in. I'm gonna try a knockoff so that if she switches out, which I'm assuming she might, I think she might bring in Azumarill, because Azumarill is big power, big scary fairy, so I want to hopefully knock off whatever item that's holding. I think it has... no, okay, she didn't switch out. Alright. Rough skin, owie ouchie. Let's see, what's she going for? Rocky helmet, yeah. And I knocked off the Rocky helmet. Dragon Tail, okay. Well, I am totally okay with swapping out. Who comes in? Gothitelle. Okay! Awesome! Now I can set up my Trick Room. Okay. The only thing she's probably gonna try... She is probably gonna try and throw Stealth Rocks again. Simply because... she wants those Stealth Rocks on my side. So I'm guessing that might be her moves to try and get those Stealth Rocks up again. So I'm gonna send in Sableye again. So if she does try and get Stealth Rocks up again, I don't have to worry about that. I mean, I'm not too worried about taking the damage. I had that happen the last battle, but it really wasn't too significant. But if I don't have to take extra damage on swapping in, I really don't want to. See where this goes. I'll come back. Let's see, she's keeping him in again, trying for the Stealth Rocks. Oh, she Earthquaked, okay. Should be able to tank that pretty well. Yeah, I tanked the hell out of that. Okay, you know what? Let's go for an attack. Let's go for some foul play. She's either gonna switch or knock me out again. Even though I don't know why she used that Dragon Tail if she wasn't planning to do some type of setup. That's the reason I would have done it, is to get a Pokemon out of my way so that I can set something up again. Okay, so she withdrew. Ooh. She's bringing in Fancy. I don't remember who Fancy is. Okay, Chandelure. Ooh, okay. Here comes a super effective hit. And that's Stealth Rock damage. Ooh. I know I'm slow, but I don't think this thing has any fairy type moves available to it, so I'm gonna go... should I go for a safe hit on this and recover, or swap somebody out? Let's have a look at who we got. I could whip up some sand. That might get annoying for her. You know what? We're gonna do something totally different. We're gonna go Ferrothorn. I know she's probably using special attacks with Chandelure, but we'll bring in Ferrothorn. Maybe we can lay down some spikes. Damage anybody else who comes in, because that... her Garchomp is not looking too good. He is heavily damaged, especially if any type of physical hit goes against Ferrothorn. It is double damage. Shadow Ball. Okay, so good I did not bring in Gothitelle. I thought about it for a sec. That is a hard hit on that one. Yes, I need to put pressure on her because she's just going to keep doing that. So I'm going to use Toxic. hopefully she doesn't swap into a steel Pokemon. Or back into Garchomp. Hopefully she keeps Chandelure out. Then I can poison her and put some pressure on. That's what this team is about, is putting on the pressure and scaring people. Especially with how weak Chandelure is. Poison will definitely either scare her into just keeping it out and doing damage, or swapping out so she doesn't have to lose somebody this early into battle. Oh, 5 minutes in. Come on, Amber. What's your choice? See what you're gonna do. She's taking her time. Withdrew. Okay. Well, still. Hopefully not steel. Hopefully not steel. Nope. Damn it, steel. Should have gone for the spikes. Should have gone for the spikes. Doesn't affect. Now, I really don't have a good counter for especially Mega. We're gonna, you know what? We're just gonna go for those spikes. We might as well get some spikes going. Why not? It's Mega. Hi there, Mega Sizor. You're kind of scary. But I'm gonna have to face you eventually. Bullet Punch. Okay, I don't think that's gonna do much. Yeah, no, that doesn't do anything at all, because I'm pretty sure that's steel. Ooh, yeah, take that Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet damage. Thank you. And I don't think she did much on the healing front for her team. So I don't think I have to worry too much about that. So we got one layer of spikes down. I don't think she can do anything, so you know what? Let's go for a Leech Seed. I don't think it's gonna work, but if it does, that'll put more pressure on her to swap out. Because I know she's not gonna want to lose her Mega Sizor, because that is her power player. She might try some fighting against me? Maybe? Maybe she will try and use, I think she has superpower on this, but I really don't think that's going to be a good idea. Nope, Sword Stance. Okay. Well, hopefully this Leech Seed hits. Yes. Okay, so we got a little more pressure. Because I'm not going to swap out, because she's got to go physical damage with Sizor, and I have the ultimate thing to screw her over with that. I'm sapping her health, so I can take a few more hits. What we're gonna do, I'm just gonna keep them out. We're gonna go for Iron Head. It's not gonna do tons of damage, but it might be able to do enough. There's the superpower. Come on, eat it. Ah, damn. But she's still gonna take that damage. And I got my spikes out, so I'm sorry you had to die, Ferrothorn, but you served a good purpose. Got lots of damage on Sableye, or on Mega Sizor. Sizor, I don't have any fire, but who's someone else who can totally soak physical hits? Sableye? I think, are you Ghostly? Yes. So yes, we're going to bring in Sableye, because you're going to be able to totally ignore that. Let's... You know what? Ooh, no. Will-O-Wisp. Priority move. I think, if my Prankster carries up. I don't remember if it does. Does not affect. Yes! And I get the burn. So this is going to put her in a very dangerous spot. Because I don't think she can hit me with any attacks. And down goes the Mega Sizor. Okay, that was the big... I mean, that's not the biggest threat. Her next biggest threat is her... Azumarill, because I'm pretty sure it's got, what is it, big power, and she loves to, in her last battle, she did do a belly drum, so that's a big scary one, but I'm slow, so if I use a foul play, I might just be able to do enough damage in that hit to make her really worry. Because if not, I can swap out to someone who can tank some hits. Maybe. Hopefully. I may need to go for a burn. What's she gonna do? Because I know she has foul play on her Azumarill, so that's kind of scary, because that will equal Jelly. Okay, so she went with Spiritomb. He can be a threat, but I'm gonna swap out. I'm gonna go Spiritomb. The only thing is I have nothing to really counter Spiritomb. Unfortunately, I don't have too much to counter her team too heavily. His only weakness is Fairy, so right. We're gonna come into my actual attacker on this one. I brought along Mawile this week because I knew I was gonna need some Fairy to kick some ass. No, he's probably a special attacker. Sucker Punch, but it failed. Well, I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch again, but I don't know if I can Sucker Punch or Sucker Punch. We're gonna play rough, because no matter who you switch into, I'm pretty sure I get some decent damage no matter who comes out. If he stays, he is dead as dicks. If he doesn't stay, okay, who are you bringing out? Fun. There's the Azumarill. Probably should have assumed she was going to switch out. But still, I should be able to do decent damage on this. Yeah. You heal? Citrus Berry, okay. That makes sense. Now, I'm not too worried because I have Steel type, so her Fairy is not going to be very effective. So I'm going to Iron Head, because she's probably going to Belly Drum. If not, I mean, she'd have to have some type of fire move to be a real threat here. That's the only thing, is if she's not packing fire, I'm really not too worried. Because that's my biggest weakness, since I have so much steel. It's that fire. She doesn't really have any fire breathers or anything, so I'm not too worried. We're just gonna go for the super effective steel hit, or no, steel's normal effective against Azumarill, I think. We're gonna find out soon enough. Nope, withdrew Bun, okay. Steel, yeah, would have been normal effective. Fancy. Okay. Chandelure just died. Oh, that was a risky switch in, but she knows I have Steel. Okay, she's down 2 now. Who's she gonna bring out? She's got to be careful whoever she brings out, because they're taking damage. You know, she's still got a few in reserve who haven't really seen the mess of combat yet. She's only brought out 3 or 4. She's getting worried. Dude, okay, so Lucario. Lucario is a big scary. Assume I want to switch for sure. Who do I want to bring in? Gothitelle? The Trick Room. That might be a good idea. I'm kind of in a bit of danger because Lucario's a tough one. We're gonna bring in Gothitelle. We're gonna set up Trick Room because it's a decent enough plan. She's probably gonna come back in some sort of fighting move. Life Orb. Okay, so Steel. Okay. I don't know why she was gonna use Steel against Steel, but whatever you want to do. Do you have a Life Orb taking a little bit of health each turn? I have leftovers giving a little back every turn. Alright. Let's Trick Room. Let's do it. Set this up. Let's see if I've never had a successful Trick Room team, but let's see if I can get it going here. I don't think she'll have anything that'll be super effective against Gothitelle. She may even be considering switching though. Oh, no, Nasty Plot. That's gonna special attack Sharply Rose. Okay. That's kind of scary, because I was not planning to do a lot of special defense against her, because I wasn't too concerned about it, but you know what? I'm fast now. We're bringing out that Psychic. It's only 1 times damage, but might be enough to scare her a little bit. Ah, there goes our pulse. Okay, well. And Gothitel's down and out. Oh well. Set up that trick room, so I'm gonna be faster than you, for sure, in trick room. So you know what? Let's bring out my other power monster in this fight. He may not be much, but he's got crazy defense and attack. So we're gonna go for an aerial ace. She's probably gonna switch dude out, but let's go for it in case she doesn't. Aerial ace should be normal effective. Yep, it's flying. It's weak against the steel, but it's super effective against that fighting. So hopefully we can. Hopefully she decides not to switch, because he is slow as hell. I'm pretty sure he has 34 speed at level 50, which is what this is down to. I think it's 34, maybe 36. So in a trick room, he is the fast master. And down goes dude. Goodbye, Lucario. That is 3 down, 3 out. Now, she is in trouble because he is here to kill fairies. And also, if she brings Bun back in, Bun will die. And I know she brought Evil Jelly. Well, Spiritomb. Ooh, Spiritomb. I don't know if I have super effectives against you on him. I might be able to just power you out with something I've got. I've got poison, I've got flying, and I've got grass. Poison's not good. Flying? Yeah, we're gonna go with flying. Simply because his Giga Train is super weak. Come on, you are very strong. Do it. Ooh, okay, that did nothing. Pain Split. Ooh, that was mean. Okay, well. No, I'm gonna Sword Stance because I don't think she can really kill a Scavalier because his only weakness is fire. No, I think she's gonna try and Pain Split me out. Yep, she's gonna try and Pain Split me out. Okay, well, if she's going that way, we're gonna bring back in Mawile. Let's pressure her a little bit. Because Mawile is here with that fairy, which is the only thing that's super effective against this guy. It used to be before fairy type that he was weaknessless, but most of the time I complain about fairy type, but I guess it is a good thing that it came in. You're probably gonna hit me with another Pain Split. Nope, Sucker Punch, but it's gonna fail. You're probably gonna try and switch, but you know what? I'm still going for it if you don't switch it, because I mean you can't bring in Bun, because Bun will die. And you're... who did I burn? Oh, right. Yeah, you have 2 Pokemon. If you bring them in, they are toasty toast. Unless I already killed Bun. I don't even remember anymore. I think you gotta stick it out. I'm pretty sure I backed her into a corner here. But we will see. Yep, down goes Evil Jelly. This is gonna hit like a frickin' hammer. I think her last 2, when she switches them in, they're gonna take damage from the rocks and the spikes, and that will likely be the end of them. I'm pretty sure she's just got her Azumarill and her Garchomp. And both of them are very flippy. Yep. And he's... oh no, he doesn't take enough damage yet. He is burned. Took that damage coming in. Alright. And against fairies, you know what? Should I go? Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch. Because I know she's got to attack here. If she wants to stand any chance of winning, she's got to attack me. So, she went for the attack. Let's see if it kills. Nope, but the fire, or the burn will. Earthquake. That's gonna tickle me a little bit. Super effective, but yes, and the burn takes him down. Alright, and then out's gonna come. I'm pretty sure the Azumarill's the last one, and it is low on health. So this may be the end of the... oh, wow, no. Wow, I really don't know any of their health. But I will definitely out damage Bun, because you are probably a fairy attacker. I think you... she might have Waterfall, too. I don't remember. I think we have the same speed though. Aha, Aqua Jet. That did enough. Okay. Well, I'm still up. I got this battle. She really can't do much against. No, but we're gonna bring out a Cavalier because she still has Fairy as far as I know, which will be not very nice against Sableye. So we're gonna Poison Jab. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to do enough. I know you have good damage, but I've got super effective on my side with this Poison Jab. And I am all attack. And there we go. That is a W for the Black Swamp Slowpokes. Good battle. Good game. Woo!